Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Okay, people, I make these videos so that black people can pay attention, be proactive, and understand that these things are going on every week, every month, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Not to scare people, but so that we can be proactive, so that we don't have to be scared. Now, this story right here goes back to the year of 2020, February 2020, the state of Arkansas, okay? We're talking about a 26-year-old young black man by the name of Marquis Martin. Now, he lived in a place called Wilmer, Arkansas, which is a small town in Drew County. Now, Marquis Martin doing the right thing with his life. Family says he was a good young man, and he really was. I mean, he was a father, really cared about his children. He had 2 jobs. He maintained close relationships with his family, his relatives. He was known in his community. Good guy, black man doing what he had to do to survive, okay? Very devoted father. He worked hard. Now, what happened with this brother Marquis is he just vanished without a trace on February 9th of the year 2020. Very weird to everybody, very weird to his family. That's not like him. He's a very predictable young man. He was never a mystery to his family. Very predictable for him to just disappear on February 9th, 2020. So after he disappeared, family's trying to contact him. He's not responding. They're searching for him desperately, looking for clues. They're putting flyers out. They're on social media. They're sharing information online. Weeks on end, nothing. Everybody did hope and pray that Marquis will be found safe, but that's not what happened. Eventually, while they were searching for Marquis, his mother received a message claiming that her son had been kidnapped and they want $7,000. Imagine that. Somebody sent this message to his mother, okay? They said, I have him, I kidnapped him, or whatever, you know what I mean? They don't know who it is, but his family did notify the authorities, okay? They examined, they say that they looked for more information, but they don't know. They don't know who sent his mother this message. But his family was deeply disturbed by the message, and it remained a mystery to them. They're like, is this real? Is this a hoax? Is something going on? You know what I'm saying? To this day, they still don't know what that message was about and who sent it to them. Now, they're still searching for Marquis. Eventually, unfortunately, on March 7th, 2020, his body was found near a creek outside Wilmer. He's gone, okay? They come, investigate. This becomes a homicide investigation. An autopsy later determined that Marquis Martin died from a close-range gunshot wound to the head. His death was ruled a homicide. Somebody killed him, but who and why? So investigators claim that they've been searching for answers, trying to find out what happened with this young man. And there were all kinds of rumors, a lot of controversy behind this right here. Rumors are spreading. People are looking for explanations. Social media, people are talking because Marquis was somebody who was doing what he had to do. Now, there was a controversy that went around on social media about a Snapchat image that circulated after his disappearance. So listen to this, people. Listen close. Here's what happened. The sheriff in the county where Marquis is from, his name is Mark Gober. This is the guy you see in the picture right here. Now, when Marquis was missing, his son posted an image on Snapchat. Now, this picture, this image, is what appeared to be a large stuffed animal monkey sitting near a blanket in the picture, okay? It's a big, stuffed monkey animal, whatever. And it said on the post with the monkey, it said, "Can I help you, N-word? Can I help you, N-word?" That's what the sheriff's son posted on Snapchat. Okay, you can see in the picture right here. This is the picture right here. So you know what kind of people we dealing with right here. Okay, this is the sheriff's son doing this. This is the kind of people we dealing with. So when that image was posted and people were talking about it, Marquis Martin's aunt, her name is Marilyn Reed, she said that we were so focused on a giant bear or the monkey in the picture with the caption on it, the racial slur and all that. Can I help you with the N-word? That's what it said. It said, can I help you with the N-word? Okay. So his aunt said, when they looked closer at the picture, when the picture was enhanced, She said she's seen something very disheartening and disturbing. She said that she believes that her nephew's body is under the blanket in that picture. That's what his aunt said. These are her exact words. She said, it's clearly Marquis Martin's face. He looks deceased to me in the picture. It's clearly him. We wanted justice after it happened. We wanted justice 6 months later. Here it is over a year. We still want justice. Now that's what his aunt is saying, people. They're saying, and his mother, they're saying, in that picture, you could see him. Some people believed it, of course. Then you're always going to have people that say, oh, no, that's crazy. But we'll get to that. So that controversy right there led to these accusations involving the family of the Drew County Sheriff Mark Gober. Community members said that the sheriff's son and his associates, or his little posse and gang, white supremacist gangs or whatever, were connected to Marquis's death. Of course, law enforcement denied all those allegations. No public charges were filed against this Sheriff Gober dude's son in connection with the murder of Marquis Martin. So these accusations just remain allegations and rumors, but Marquis's people and other people say, no, we know that was him under there. This is for a reason why they put this out there. So months went past, no arrests, nobody's getting questioned about this investigation that they say that they're doing. You know, family members are like, are you all even doing an investigation? Supporters are calling for additional scrutiny. Why aren't y'all looking into this? They're saying that outside agencies should be looking more into this thing. And law enforcement officials are coming up with nothing year after year. This case remains unsolved. Family knows absolutely nothing. What happened to him? His family says that they're going to keep searching until the truth is revealed. As of today, nothing, nobody convicted, no public arrest. They claim that they're doing the work. I don't think so. Condolences to the family of Marquis Martin. People, I want you to get in the comments. Give me your opinion, what you think about this, okay? Now, check this out, people. I'm going to give you mine, man. I think that this is one of those situations where Marquis Martin's family, his people, know exactly what happened to him. No, they were not involved in it. I don't believe that at all. They know who did it, but they cannot prove it by the law. You know what I mean? But they know what's going on. They're black. These are poor black people. They don't have any firepower behind it or anybody powerful advocating for them to push this right here. Arkansas has one of the highest black poverty rates in America. It's usually around 4th to 6th all the time for poor black people. You know what I'm saying? They have nobody there. When I see these cases involving a young black person in these Crackerville towns like Arkansas, in the state of Arkansas, many other places, when you see that there are no suspects at all, nobody's being brought in, for me, it makes me understand and believe that the white community did it. Because here's why. We know that when a black person does something to another black person in the community or the hood or whatever, the streets talk, the streets know. And sometimes the streets also know that the person who this happened to, well, they deserved it. You know what I mean? Like, just say if Marquis Martin was out sticking people up, robbing people, you know what I mean? Doing this, doing that, foul stuff. Somebody say, okay, well, he had that coming. This is not the case. Oh, such and such. Oh, he shot such and such his brother last week, so that's why they did that. He's out in the street. This is not the case. You know what I mean? And in the black community, law enforcement has the luxury of snitches. Somebody is always going to tell, because due to the way the religion and the system of white supremacy is, they always will have black people cased up with something. And they always know somebody wants to get out of a situation. Somebody wants to get out of a jail situation or something that happened or whatever. You know, they always have the luxury of snitches and people who would tell in the black community. You will always find them because somebody is always trying to get free or save themselves. It's very easy to solve murders in the black community. And another thing, there's vigilante justice in the hood. Case closed. The streets know things happen. That's why when I hear these people say, oh, a white cop killed a black person, They want to protest and get loud and call racism. A black person kill another black person, nothing. Baloney. You don't know nothing about what's going on in the hood or in these hoods or these trenches or different black communities. Black people get vigilante justice all the time. You don't hear about it because why? The streets know what happened. You know what I mean? The newspapers, the media, they don't know what's going on a lot of times. Black people can get to black people in their community. Somebody did something to such and such sister or brother, or they did this, vigilante justice. On the other hand, when a white cop or one of these people do something to black people, they can't get at him. His wife ain't getting out the car with her back turned with a baby seat and all that other stuff. Oh, he live on such and such street. Very hard to touch. So listen, cases like this, if a black person did this to Marquis Martin, by now they would know. The people would talk. The person that did it would either be out of here because his people would have seeked vigilante justice, or the cops definitely would have had people coming in talking. They would be locked up. In this case, nobody was brought in, no clues, no leads, nothing. Not even a black come on, man. Y'all didn't even go out there and get black people just to do it. No law enforcement help. Come on. That's always a sign that the white community did this. These people have organizations and groups and rituals and things that they have to do to move up certain ranks and things like that. You never know why. They have dates and things. And what the aunt said that she seen, I don't think she's crazy at all. When I look close at that picture, and I don't even have the best one, I can kind of see the same nose. I'm just saying, I don't know, but I don't think that the aunt is crazy. Listen, first, even bigger than that, these people, white supremacist organizations, they always have to show you clues when they do these kind of sacrifices and other things to black people. They always put something out there. That's part of the rules. They have to. It's like something that some pact they made with the shaitan or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? But they always have to show clues. And if somebody's mind is clear enough to see things, like, oh, it's right there. Look, whatever. I don't think this aunt and his mom is crazy. And to me, well, first off, I don't think they are because I know that they always have to show clues. I know that's a fact. Second, that does look like his nose to me. When I look, at first I was like, what are they talking about? Then I started looking hard. I'm like, whoa, okay, that's what they talking about. You know, I don't know, man. The sheriff's son, he posts this racist stuff on his Snapchat. The aunt claims that she sees it in the picture. So does his mom. You really think this sheriff and these people in this white community and law enforcement is going to try to do anything to solve this case? Not at all. People get in the comments easy.